Hey, it's Matt Luxton here. I'm just going to shoot you 3 exercises as part of a sequence here. For the exercise we're going to do, you're going to need a couple of dumbbells or a kettlebell, okay? Or if you've got a barbell, that's fine, you can use that. And maybe a cushion for your knees if you're doing this on a very hard surface, okay? So the first one we're going to do is one where you need your cushion for, okay, if you were doing this on something that wasn't a rubber mat, okay? So from that position, okay, where you're in a kneeling with the shoulders directly over the hips, so we're not rounded or we're not overarching backwards, so everything is in a nice straight line to start with, okay? Now, from this position here, there is an option to hold a dumbbell or a weight plate on your chest, okay, if you feel the need. But to start with, the principle is we're going to be working the quadriceps muscles, okay, these ones on the front, okay, leaning back, okay, keeping a nice straight line between your knee, your hip and your shoulders, okay. So what we don't want to do is kind of round back like that as we go, okay, equally we don't want to overarch backwards. So keep your glutes squeezed together and pelvis tucked underneath, okay, and we're going to just gently lean back, okay, till we get enough here, and then back to the start position. So obviously we don't want to fail by falling backwards, okay. So just keeping that control, nice control there, hips push forwards. Yeah, when I feel like I've gone just far enough, yeah, get a little bit of a shake, then come back to the top, okay? Second exercise you're going to do in the sequence, okay, is what we call a stiff-legged deadlift. So with your feet just outside hip width, we're going to push the hips back first, trying not to let the knees bend at all. So we drive the hips back, maintaining a nice neutral spine in the lower back. So what we don't want to do is round there, okay? So we start at the top, push the hips backwards, all the load goes into the hamstrings, the dumbbells stay close to the shins, and we come back to the top, okay? Nice and controlled, there's no rush for this. Yeah, and we're going to keep that there. We're just going to try and work our way down as far as we can, but keeping that body nice and tall, yeah, at the top, and the legs nice and straight as we go down. Okay, so drive the hips back, one more. In there, okay? The next exercise we're going to do, okay, the last one in the sequence, is a lying hamstring curl. Now, getting into position is the hardest part of this exercise, I think. So, rest the dumbbell across the arch of your foot there, on the inside. Now, from there, you're going to place the other foot to sandwich that dumbbell. Okay, now, from there, you're lying face down. Okay, and you're going to curl those heels towards you, and then slowly lower back out. Now, the benefit here really comes from the outwards part of the movement. So keep that nice and controlled, yeah, as you extend out. So don't just let it crash back down to the floor. Okay, keeping the feet squeezed together. Yeah, pull those heels towards your backside, and then slowly lower down towards the floor. Okay, so there are your 3 exercises that you're going to do in this sequence. Now, obviously, if you're following this and you're being coached by us, then you'll have a prescription in terms of time or reps for those 3. Okay, enjoy.